I ask you, imagine you have no issues. Imagine there's an avatar, visualize yourself outside of you, and this person is everything you want to be. Tell me, how does this person feel? How does he wake up in the morning? What does he do next? And how does he talk to people? How do people see him, her? What happened was, I used to own a little store called Polka Dots. And that little store, I used to paint ceramics with children. And I think 3-4 years into that, I noticed that my body was sick. And to make a long story short, I understood that my kidneys had a filtration rate of only 29%. That at 25% you have to go on dialysis, and then you're allowed to go on the list to get a new kidney. But what happened was I had an autoimmune disease called IgA nephropathy. And so I went to the doctors in Colombia, here, and the United States, and they all told me, you just do whatever it is that you do. We'll wait till your kidneys worsen, and then we'll take action. So then I was very sad. I was mourning my life because I had chronic fatigue, which is, I was tired all the time. So I think I was tired and sick for 2 months, and I was at my father's house. And I couldn't come back to Curacao because back then there was a pandemic. There was chikungunya everywhere. And the doctors told me if I get that, my kidneys couldn't handle it. So I was stuck in Florida. So then after 2 months of mourning my life, mourning all the things I wanted to become and do, I woke up one morning and I said, you know what? I'm done with this. Because all the doctors said, your kidneys do not regenerate. They just don't regenerate. Only the liver regenerates. And I decided, I'm gonna grow back my kidneys. I'm just gonna grow back my kidneys, but how? I don't know. It doesn't matter how it does, it only matters that it does. So from that day on, I decided that. And I woke up every day after that, deciding that. And I did certain things to make my body sensitive to food, to how I was feeling. Just eat something, notice. Eat something else, 20 minutes later, notice. Do many little things. Sleep every afternoon. No stress, no work for 5-6 years. And I managed to improve my kidneys with an average of 4 to 5% a year. So now I have above 64% kidney function. I used to take 13 pills a day. Now I only take 1, and it's the lowest doses possible. I did that all by myself. I only had my free will and my determination to go on. Anto ora makis pamikami mi vida, nota manera kumi ke pinakas of jamri mi pang. Nota un choice asini kulo mi bisa kun din jamri din ka pinakas. No, eta un choice determina. Bomese por mira e sinti kute koi boke. Bokere, bota willing pa si tu cospe. Essa un choice determina. Energia ta cambia, ora bo choose. Di mes masinha sina tanto di mi mes, ora a mi taba ta healing, ora mi taba ta recuperando, di mi mes, di tu recosta come ta pensa di mi mes, of tu recosta come ahasi, di con mi asi certo cos nang, uti ki motivo mas ma bin comprender di con ma llega camina ma llega. Anteori Dorti que hene nanta bata puntrami, kiko bahasi, como po yudabu, ma como sa puntrami mes. Ok, Dios, universo, manda un cos pa mi yuda e hene nang aki, kusi mi po yuda nang kuni mas lihe. Nanta bisa, hurt people, heal people, heal people. Ok? Ama decidi dita, en vez dita un hurt people, dita un healed people. Anto mahusa mi healing como empowerment para mi future asset, para mi duna. Dus eigenlijk de imitatie. Juda hende heel lang mis. So amin na po heal yung hindi. Pero habotin tools pa boyaginanang. Tumita G's guide po. What I do is basically with the hypnosis, with the RTT actually, which is Rapid Transformational Therapy. And it stands for Very Fast Therapy. Because with the hypnotherapy, I access your unconscious mind, which is always on record. And it always knows the truth. And I take you back to a time, a place where you got stuck or you blocked. Because when you were born, you were limitless. You were just fearless. So what happens is that along the way, you get restricted in who you are and what your beliefs, your unlimited beliefs were. And you form all these little rules, and then you carry those rules. We don't go back in time and think, oh, a dog bit me when I was 5. Maybe I'm 55 now. I shouldn't be afraid of a dog anymore. No. As soon as you see a dog, the 5-year-old in you reacts to the dog instead of this mature adult person. So that's what I do. People come to me with issues, bodily issues. They come to me with emotional issues. And what happens is I just take them back into time where that really started. And I take them to a few of those memories that empowered that same belief. People come with me with perfectionism, controlling issues, can't let go issues. That could be OCDs. They don't know where and when it started. They just know they have this compulsive behavior that they cannot stop. The point is, you can never, ever change something that you don't understand. So the whole point of doing the regression is to go back, see how you got that problem, how it started, understand what happened at that moment, and then you already did 3/4 of the way, the healing of it. And now I empower you to be actually back to your default, to your unlimited self, to the limitless person that you were. It's the fire inside. And when you understand that you are limitless, you're not your thinking patterns, you are not what everybody says about you, you are not anything else than that you decide you are, and that's the point, then you are it. You are exactly it, what you think you are. Hipnose, te hopi mas fácil para mi llega, cambia un gente su percepción. Ora nos bisa ku bono que cambia un costumbre de movida, anto bota usa afirmaciones nang, bota bisa mi tariku, mi hopi seng, okay? Ora bota ku lanta, bota consciente, bo bise koi, bo mente ta bisa bu noyu, bonta. Noyu, bonta. Esta queda dal den un cosa. ¿Me comprende? Caminda den hipnose ora mo bisa e mente e shh. Anto bota lage cosa drenta dembo. Pusa ton vibración eta, no? Bota lage cosa drenta dembo. Eta drenta settle dembo. En teoria, e po bira no po hasi nada outro contra bira realidad. Ganha bo mesmo verdade nobo. Lie yourself to a new truth. Hipnose não tarasti rostelli. Mi nota hasi stage hypnosis. Mi nota hasi een classe di hypnosis di klak anto batuk. No, mi nota hasi een cosa no e mi nota interessada nan tampoco. Pa sobra na nota relevante pa mundo. Lo que comita hasi ta letterlijk relax po, di modo comita hanya acceso na bo ser auténtico. Anto ku bo ser auténtico, nós estamos conversar. Assim é cosa vai. You know what? We're gonna wing it. We're just gonna wing it.
Thank you.